What's going on, YouTube world? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys with another YouTube video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking with you guys exactly what you can do to get into the ATM business with no troubles, but most importantly, where to find the right business bank account. Okay, so before I jump into this video, I want you guys to do me a favor. Make sure and smash the thumbs up button on it, as well as come subscribe if you guys are brand new. And you guys obviously saw the title as well as the thumbnail of this video. It is going to be talking to you guys about a business bank account when it comes to the ATM business. Let's jump right into this video. The ATM business is one of the hardest businesses to actually get a bank account linked to your ATM business. And here is the reasoning why. The ATM business is a recirculation of cash. So if you're anywhat familiar with the recirculation of cash, for example, you take $20 out of an ATM, that $20 is your $20, that $20 now goes into your bank account. Now let's just say over a period of time, let's say a day, let's say a week, let's just call it a good month, okay? You have $2,000 into your bank account now. You are now going to withdraw all $2,000 and put that inside your ATM machine. So the recirculation of cash is not is in any sense frowned upon when it comes to the when it comes to a business bank account, just due to the fact that they don't like the recirculation of cash. They don't like you if you have a 50K in your account, or 20K in your account, or 10K in your account, or 5K in your account, and every single time that 5K gets back into your bank account, then you take that 5K out to do what? Well, obviously to load ATM machines. And the reason that banks don't like it is just because, one, it costs them money to run those transactions, and two, they're not able to make any money on your money. And the reason they're not able to make any money on their money is because when you do have $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000 in the bank account, and you go withdraw it the same day, the same week, same month, they aren't able to take that $5,000 and invest it into different areas that is going to allow them to make more money on your money. Because again, that's exactly what banks do. When you, as a bank, or a bank, for example, if you have $100,000 in a bank, sitting in your checking or something called account, okay, whether that's a savings or anything like that, that 100K is being shoved around, being moved around so that the banks can make money on your money. Here's my recommendation for those of you that are looking and having troubles getting into the ATM business simply because of the business bank account. First step is just going to be calling every single location, calling every single bank. My best suggestion when it comes to a particular bank account or a bank is go to the smaller banks. Go to the credit unions. You're not going to get approved at a Wells Fargo. You're not going to get approved at a Bank of America. You're not going to get approved at a Chase. You're not going to get approved at a US bank. All of those large corporations, those big banks, are not going to approve you. Where a credit union actually has more likely of a chance to get you approved. Obviously, you guys are going to have a business EIN. You guys are going to have your articles of incorporation, your articles of all that good LLC information. And when you do have that, then you're able to take that EIN number, take your ID, take your information on the business to that particular bank and provide with them that information. Once you call all of these banks, all of these locations, and say, hey, I'm in the ATM business, this is what it looks like. You know, when you are contacting banks about getting approved, right, when it comes to having your ATM business bank account at this particular bank, don't lie, don't scape around, don't try to sift and sort. You just need to be flat out straight with this particular bank, because you're going to say, hey, I am actually going to be running an ATM business that is a lot of circulation of cash. I'm just getting started in the ATM business. I'm only going to have anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 in this account at all times. Chances are this account will very rarely have a lot of money inside this account, because my goal is to be keeping my ATM machines full. Now, what is a requirement of you for you guys to be able to accept me and have my bank account here? So here's the cool thing. is that there are a lot of banks that are out there that say, hey, okay, you're gonna need $6,000 to $8,000 a month or a week for your ATM machine. Okay, that's totally fine with us, but I want you to keep a minimum of 10. I want you to keep a minimum of 15. I want you to keep a minimum of 20, 30, or 40, or $50,000 inside the bank, and then you could always come into the bank and withdraw your $6,000 to $8,000. So be flat up, straight, honest with them, and just share with them that you are getting into the ATM business, and this is what you're going to be required of them, aka they're gonna need to have $20 bills. They're gonna need to have cash. If they don't have cash, okay, and they're not going to be able to supply you with $6,000 to $8,000 a month or $6,000 to $8,000 a week for your ATM business, then that's probably not the bank for you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So just understand that if you do call a bunch of banks, I know a lot of people live in small towns or small locations. If you do call a bank, all the banks in your surrounding area, and none of them approve you, you are able to start it in your own personal checking or start another checking account at your current bank. It is not going to last massively long, but it can at least get you started, because my thought process is I'm glad that when I got into the ATM business, I got started right away. I put it into my personal checking. I ran it through my LLC, and I was able to, get around 12 to 14 ATMs on that particular business bank, on that bank account that I personally had, until the bank finally came to me and said, hey, you're gonna have to move this business elsewhere. We understand that it is the ATM business, and we're not gonna no longer provide you with the $50,000 to $60,000 in cash that you're withdrawing every single week. So then I moved to a bank actually called Comerica. Comerica is located in California. Comerica is located in Texas. Comerica is located in Florida. Comerica is located in Arizona. So definitely look and see if you have a Comerica in your area. They are a smaller branch, but it is a really good branch. So ladies and gentlemen, my best suggestion for you was just to call every single bank that you have, see what you can get approved on, what you can't get approved on, see if they can actually hit your requirements that it is that you have of them, and see what requirements they're going to have of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Lewis here saying, make sure and smash the thumbs up button once again on this YouTube video, because it does help the YouTube algorithm. If you guys are brand new here, then make sure and come subscribe. Make sure and come follow me on Instagram. If you guys have any questions, then definitely drop in the comment section down below. Austin Lewis here saying we'll see you guys in a future YouTube video.